You have met the man who found it. Zane Hawking, mocked, dismissed, proven right. But a discovery means nothing if no one believes it. This is the story of the one man who did, and of everything he intended to do about it. By the 2210s, all of humanity looked outward, to the asteroid belt and the gold rush of the century. Fortunes floated in the rocks and men died chasing them in rust bucket ships. Everyone was looking the same direction. Zelon Dusk was looking the other way. While the world chased the belt, Dusk studied a dead red planet and a scientist's data everyone else had thrown away as instrument error. He didn't see a malfunction. He saw a future, and he reached for the one man nobody would fund. When Hawking told him what Mars was hiding, Dusk asked only one question. How much do you need? He financed the most expensive private mission in history, on the word of a man the world called a crank. That was the believer. But Dusk was never only a believer. Because while he funded the search, Dusk was quietly building, not dozens of ships, not hundreds, thousands, under the cover story of cargo and freight. The numbers never added up for hauling ore. They added up for one thing only: moving millions of people to Mars. On Earth, he built the means to take a world. Fleets of colonization machines, prefabricated farms, the hardware to raise cities, all of it stockpiled, crated, and waiting. By ancient law, to settle land was to claim it. Dusk intended to settle a planet. He needed only one thing he didn't yet have: a way to make crossing the void cheap. He was betting Hawking would give it to him. He laid Hawking's scans across the face of Mars and read them like a treasure map. And where the richest Helio-X lay, he placed his claims. The land, the energy, the people, the supply lines. Dusk had positioned himself to own all of it, and he was 6 months from launching the largest migration ever attempted. And then, Hawking was proven right. Helio-X changed everything. Years passed, and in the new age it powered, the impossible became real. Dusk's machines restarted a dead planet's heart. Rain fell on Mars for the first time in 1 billion years. Forests rose where there had been only red dust, and millions came to live beneath a sky that could finally be breathed. He had done it. He had built his empire. He had won. The settlers had seen an Earth billionaire reaching for their world, and they rose against it. The Martian Liberation Council, Red Reconquest. When it ended, Commander Voss was taken in chains and the banners declared the war won. Earth celebrated. But Zelon Dusk did not. Watching the cheering crowds, he understood what none of them would say. The rebels had not been his enemies. They were right. The people of Mars deserved better than to be claimed, and in his heart, he had always known it. So he gave it away. With a single signature, the land, the company, the empire, handed to the people who had earned it with their hands and their blood. He could have ruled a planet. Instead, he signed it over and stepped back because he knew in his heart it was the only honest thing left to do. He built an empire. Then he gave it away.